Hey everybody, I'm TecToss, and welcome to a new playthrough of Let's Play Galciv 3. Well, actually the game is named Galciv 3, not Let's Play Galciv 3, and it's a new expansion, Mercenaries, and it's not new anymore, it's been out for 4 weeks almost, but the release date of the expansion and me becoming sick were kinda matched up, and they didn't postpone. For some reason they just released it, and even though I was sick, that's kinda... guess I'm not big time enough yet to make that happen. But that's no reason to not enjoy the new expansion mechanics and keep a couple promises that I made to you guys, right? So let's get to it. New game. This is gonna be the toughest part of the playthrough, because it's a new expansion and they put in 2 new races, and I could also buy the Snappy DLC, which I kind of wish I could see what they are about before I buy them. That would be nice, but I think I'll eventually do that anyway. But I also have to play the Yor at some time, and oh god. So much to do in so little time. Anyway, so the new races are the Taurians, which were previously slaves of the Dragon, and they're just an... I don't know how you feel, like, what's your style of 4X games is, but these guys are fitting in one of my playstyles that I enjoy, because they are kind of a secret, what should we call that? Like, if you leave these guys alone for a while, they'll become unstoppable, because they have that research bonus, they have a high morale from the start, they're fertile, they grow fast, and you also, not only that, you get extra growth and extra food, so you also can, you also have the room to grow. They don't have much... Yeah, that doesn't really matter much. Strategic repair minus 15%, that actually doesn't seem to be a problem. They're amphibious, so you can colonize water worlds, and you get extra water tiles per each tech age. And they're discreet, which for some reason means they get extra mercenaries. Well, that's fine. But these guys are really the techie, secretive kind that you just want to be alone for the first couple, maybe 50 turns or so. Won't cause any trouble, nothing, just tech up, and then use your high-tech fleet to dominate the world. And that's a playstyle that I really enjoy. The early teching and then pouncing at the right moment. The other new race is the Archaea, which it's like a Klingon-type race, right? If you guys are fans of Star Trek. They're noble warriors, so to speak, and they get all kinds of bonuses for fighting. They're also... yeah, they have the trait warriors, which ignores damage and gives you more range, but they also got tough ships, they're brutal, that means you can invade easier, and they get a little spy and organization bonus. So, traditionally, every Let's Player that plays a new expansion, new game, whatever, they choose the new content. But I've had my eyes set on these guys for pretty much from the start, but I wasn't sure if the mechanics would be too much for me to, if I just mess it up, because they have a very specific playstyle from the boni that they get. So I went with the Terrans for the first one, because they always are balanced and a good newcomer race. Now that we learned the basics, though, I really, really, really want to play the Dragon. They're just awesome, all around. That's the second playstyle I like. You just get aggressive no matter what. And they are well equipped for that. Oh my god, so well equipped. You get tougher ships, you get easier invasions. Your invasions never cost you credit, so you can start with that as soon as you can afford to build freighters. They get productivity bonus, economical bonus, so you can build up early on. You have to deal a little bit with a morale hit, but that's okay, everything has to be a downside. You can get even a bonus on producing ships, and not only the productive bonus, but you also can produce ships faster. And we suck at trading, which I don't care at all. I don't like that aspect of the game anyway. Like, yeah, that's fine with me. No trading, okay. And I'm gonna make the expansion about keeping these guys where they belong, and that is the slaves of the Dragon Empire. I just want to play these guys so bad. I hope you guys forgive me. We're gonna make these guys maybe the next playthrough, because they're pretty good, I'd say. In a player's hands, they can really be strong. But the Dragon are just awesome. So we're gonna pick these guys. Now, getting to the promises. Last time I picked a small galaxy. This time we're gonna go for a medium one. just to have a little more room to expand. A little extra tea to sip there. A little more room to expand, and also it fits the game better. I think the game flow is such that you don't... Like, there's no rushing really in this game. Even probably if you work towards it and you really tried hard, I don't think it would be possible. You could attack earlier than usual, but it's still pretty much around the same time. So small maps just don't... They just feel awkward, because they force you into a stalemate when really there's no reason other than the map making it so that you meet each other too early. So we're gonna go with the medium map, and we're gonna work our way up if that goes too far, but I just don't... I want to keep the playthroughs at a manageable length. I don't want to have like 70 episode playthroughs, because first few people watch playthroughs that long, and I also want to explore more content, and you can't do that if you're constantly stuck in a certain race. So medium is my next step, and if that's too small yet, we're gonna go with large, but for now it's medium. Now, we also said, or I said, well, this stuff can just be occasional, that's fine, just whatever. Planet frequency, huh? Why was that an abundant? We'll just put that in common. I think everything on an occasional is the standard, isn't it? Anomaly. Black hole, asteroids, nebula, resource, yeah, it's all fine. Pirate bases, oh, that's great. I'm gonna leave them though. They're not as annoying as in endless space, where pirates can really mess you up. Let's make that common though. I want to have more planets. It's just more fun if you can manage more stuff, because that is not a bonus for me per se, it's for everybody. Well, let's make that common, and that one occasional. Like so, maybe? Occasional is fine. How to crush my foes, I'll leave it all on, except for the turn limit, as usual. So you can win every which way. I think that's necessary, because the game's balanced around it. There's races have different strength, and if you take away, for example, the research victory, you're making it very, very hard for certain races to win. So, well, actually no, because with the advanced tech, they're also pretty good warriors, but still, I want that to be in there. Mega events. Game pacing. Galaxy difficulty. What? What's that? We had it on normal last time. All AIs have been set to normal difficulty. Gifted. All AIs have been set to gifted difficulty. Yeah, I think we'll work our way up there slowly. Last time was pretty easy. Normal. Oh, if you go in smaller maps, you can just... Oh, that's good. I like that. I didn't consider that last time. So a smaller map, you can just set the research rate faster. Tech trading is fine. Tech brokering. No, I don't like. Disable. Is that on by default? Yeah, I want that on by default. I don't want the AI to fight till the last breath, because that is just tedious to deal with. They can give up, or I can give up. Who knows? Maybe I'll just get smashed in with that extra difficulty. We're at normal. Huh. Yeah, I want to take it slow with this game. let's just keep it that. Selected opponents. How can I say I want more opponents, or is that really minor races, mega events, occasional? Galaxy. No, it's really a function of the map, it seems. So if we go for a larger one, we get more opponents. And I think... Oh no, we can pick more. Nice. 2. Okay, so let's just get a couple of random. I hope... No, you want gifted. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're 5 races on a normal map. That seems fine. Oh, we can get up to 9. Alright, let's get one more. 2 more. Ah, haha. I don't... 4 was fine last time. Maybe 5 opponents is good, yeah. So we're 6 players on a medium-sized map. That should be some action early on. And I want them all to be random. I'm hoping that the game doesn't work like you could get 5 Altarian resistances. I'm just hoping random really is random, so that there's a good distribution. Anyway, I'm talking way too much. Let's get it started. My goodness. Alright. The Drangin are one of the older races in the galaxy with an eternal history rich with conquest and bloodshed, dominating the lesser species of their planet. They also look like a... what's that? A gorilla with AIDS, kind of? And he's pretty damn angry about having it. Cruel but inventive. Many of their victims have discovered that the Drangin are not mindlessly stupid and can even be quite creative when it comes to the application of evil. There are few ways to devour a slaveling that the Drangins haven't thought up, though most acknowledge that the simple beating are usually the more economical, prudent option. Indeed it is! Oh, I'm gonna love this playthrough. Drangin soldiers are savagely effective at ground-based combat, and their naval vessels are famously tough. Their military manufacturing ability is also impressive, but Drangin colonies do sometimes struggle with discontent. Much of their famous inventiveness is put into stopping slaving revolts. Oh, that's fine. I don't care which enemies we have as long as we have them. You know what I mean? Just let me fight and kill something. And we got a Promethean right away. There's new resources, huh? Class 0, dead planet. Class 0, dead planet. Class 0, dead planet. Well, that's a good start. So let's move out the Occupier. Oh, let's move out the Investigator first. Don't we have a Scout? Yeah, we need a Scout. Which we're... oh, and we're in the middle of the galaxy. That's... actually, for the Drangin, that might be really good. Well, let's go in this general direction first. There seem to be a cluster of planets. And I'm gonna go slightly... like in this direction with the colony ship. Hoping... oh, I love that robot. Hey! Friendly little robot. Okay, I rather want to see the tech tree. Intimidation, so we can go with the Xeno Commerce. 7 turns, though. Like, I don't need diplomacy at the start at all. What we want to go... the war machine. Where is... there. The planetary invasion is what we want to have ASAP. And some ships to make it happen as well. So we're gonna go into warfare pretty early. But warfare kind of requires... yeah, I think we need to... forced labor camp. That sounds good. So we focus on growth or on... actually, let's see. The travel is nice, but I think we're gonna go for industry first. Let's go for that. Righty. What do we have here? +2 approval for adjacent buildings. Well, that's nice. Research chamber. Work camp. Consulate. Alright, so here we got approval and wealth. Here we got population and wealth. This is a difficult one to decide on, honestly. Morale +1. So we got a decent approval. We're at happy. We got room to grow yet, so that is fine. So definitely the work camp is the first one we want to build. Just a question of where we're gonna build up nice adjacency bonuses. I think here is good. Or maybe this, these 4. Like if we have an approval building up here, we can use these 4 for work camps. We could also just build it here. Yeah, I think that's better. I think that's better. So we're just gonna start out work camping over. There we go. And definitely focus on manufacture until we actually can churn out some ships. Alright, so now we're making 0 income per turn. Which means we're currently not really worried about wealth. What I'm really worried about is, let's just make, I don't know, 15% seems fine. And have that 50 like so. Still get some research done. Now we're down to 5 turns. 6 if we go like this. Ah, why can't I see that? Come on. Still 7 turns, really? Is that the right number? I don't trust you, game. Is that 7 turns? We're losing some money now, but it's fine. We have 5,000. So it really is. Oh, there's a scout. The worm. Man, these things are little. I like it. It's more like a bug. Less like a worm. But right, you can go in the complete opposite direction, maybe here. And we should have gone for the ship graveyard with my investigator. I should have... Yeah, that was the wrong order. Anyway, idle shipyard. More occupiers, please. But I think... Oh, actually, let's govern... Let's do it like so. I want to build up my industry first. 4 turns. Still 4 turns. I like 4 turns. 4 turns is a good number. Alrighty, let's get some turns in there before it becomes midnight. Come on, give me some planets to colonize. Don't be like that, game. Maybe here is good. You can do a little exploration. Oh god, yeah, you're not good at exploring at all. Not good at all. 5 turns, alright, so that was the true number. I'm gonna build another work camp. Have these slaves earn their lives. That is another class 0 dead planet. Not great. So let's go in this general direction. Anpo Wikapi. Interesting. There's a sun and there's another class 0 dead world. Great! Apparently we don't have much life around us. 2 turns to get that done. Oh man, give me a planet. No. I didn't meet anyone yet. Ah, there we go. Class 10 good. 50% food. Less growth. Great for growing food, not so great at growing people. Well, that's fine. Oh! Yes. Nike? I don't know, I'm more kind of a Adidas guy, but... First colony! Flying out a long journey, your colonists set foot in an alien world. Untold effort and struggle are required to get even this far. But it's only the beginning. The galaxy is filled with worlds for the taking. Indeed! Doesn't necessarily all have to be my worlds. You know what I'm gonna enjoy most about this playthrough? Is finally we get free choice and I get to pick these nice, evil options. Love it. Upon landing on this world, you'll quickly realize that it has been inhabited before. Beneath the northern ice, explorers have found an ancient starship. Oh, cool. They believe they can free the ship from the ice, but the resulting melt will flood much of the arable land on the planet, and the climate change will kill most of the unique native species. Well, leave the ship buried, gain an extra tile to use. Actually, that is really good. Shit. I don't want to be benevolent though. Set aside interior land to create refugees for the native species. Leave the ship buried, but study its technology. That's my favorite so far. There's too much life in the universe as is. That's true. And free ships are hard to come by. Free precursor ship. Much of the planet is flooded. Minus 25 population cap. Are you serious? No, we're gonna go with the pragmatic option here. That's too bad. That's just too bad. I mean, I would love to go malevolent, and I'm gonna take some hits to do it, definitely. But minus 25 pop cap is too high a price. I don't have use for that early ship. Yeah, and 25%. Like, it's not even only the 25 population cap reduction. It's a choice between that and plus 25% research, which is, yeah, easy peasy. Oh my god, look at that planet. Loving it already. So, we got plus 3 influence, not really helpful. Plus 2 to military, somewhere out there, not helpful. Plus 2 to influence, plus 1 to wealth all around it. So we could make this in a research wealth mixed planet. I like it. Plus 3 to manufacturing. Well, you know where my first work camp's gonna go. For show. What does that cost? 300? Yeah, I think I'm gonna buy out 300. Let's buy that. Where can we continue on with it? I think maybe we'll just right away start with the research center. At least get one of them. 1, 2, 3. I'm assuming, yeah, we can still get the Thulium data archives. So we might want to plan in a way that we can support that. I think if we put it here, it would be pretty good, right? Can have 4 adjacencies. Yeah, that's good. So we start with the research over here. Oh, they have even cool looking... They're just better than the humans all around. Their research stuff looks cooler. They're aggressive. I like it. I like it a lot. We don't have moves anymore. Does that have any effect? No, 4 turns is still... And 1 turn to get the work camp. We could have... excuse me. Could have bought out that as well. But I'd much rather keep my money for buying out these colony ships. Which right now we probably want. So 1... I'm still gonna wait that 1 turn. Oh, we can pick an ideology. Nice. Vigilant. Pragmatic civilizations know that it's better to be safe than sorry, to prepare to face blah blah. Alright, so we can go... Preparedness Center. That is pretty good to get early, but I'm assuming it's very... that is a very wow, that's an interesting... I put some thought in that. The favorite is... that is... I wonder if there's an ability for me to see the orientation of the other races and which perks they picked. That is good. The Builder. Gain free construction vessels, and 3 of them. That's a pretty strong start, I gotta say. And I'm probably gonna go for that. Shipyard Decay. New star bases, get 1 on you. Oh, that is... oh! Yeah, this one is pretty likely. Building out a strong infrastructure can be the cornerstone of a pragmatic civilization, defensive and economic strategy. Yeah, that is probably the one I'm gonna go with. Traders, it's at this point of the game it's not that helpful, and I'm also not good at trading, and I also don't care for it very much. So no. Negotiators. Negotiation is a powerful... that's a weapon for the weak, not for the Drangin. So we're gonna go with the Builder. And then try and get these malevolent. Builder and aggression, I think, is gonna be the way to go. 5 free, fully loaded transports. Oh, that sent shivers down my spine. That is awesome. So, gonna get the Builder. Unlock you. Thank you. And now we have 3 ships that can build star bases all around the map. Which is pretty good. Can I probably it's impossible to tackle, like, get 2 of these. Though we could probably... No, we can't. Can't get these 2 in one. That's bad. That's too bad. I gotta give it a little bit of thought which star bases I want to build, because I don't think we have, for Promethean, I don't think we have an early building that actually uses this resource. But yeah, and I also want to scout like a little bit up here and a little bit down here before we actually get around to using these star bases. Yo, I think this is a pretty good point to call it quits for today. I hope you enjoyed this first episode, and again, it's the first one of the series, so highly appreciate it if it gets some extra love, and also some of your insight and comments on how you you know, how you like the... Oh, I have a planet to settle right here, which is also barely habitable, so that's fine. Yeah, this here is much easier to get an oversight. Oh well. Yeah, so your input on how you like the pick of rates and the new expansion, and yeah, whatever you have to tell me, that is all valuable information for me. Also, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you around for the next one. Until then, goodbye.